Hi guys, Horse Trader here. Building on our last video, we're going to look at the runner book for a given market ID and selection ID. So we'll go ahead and run our prerequisite functions, logging in and populating our headers and our session IDs. Going to again just quickly populate our market catalog, run our function to identify the form of each horse, and then identify the best runner. So we have that here. We have a to be placed market, which is in horse racing, given a number of horses in a race. In an 8-horse race, this is the top 3 horses will pay a place. We then have our market ID and our runner ID or selection ID. We then are going to populate our request similar to market catalog where we have string interpolation. We're going to do it here, but instead we're passing in our market ID, our best runner, which is the runner ID, price projection, which refers to the price data we want to look at. So EX refers to exchange, and then SP refers to starting price, or on Betfair I think it's called Betfair starting price or best starting price. So SP available refers to the amount available for the SP. SP traded is obviously the amount that's been traded. Then we have best offers, which is for each runner, what is the best price. And then likewise, all offers will show everything. Traded will show what's only been traded. We then also have our order projection, which refers to the status of the order. So do you want to see partially or unfilled orders, or only completed orders, etc. So we'll go ahead and make our post request. Print out the results of that request. So we have our market ID, and then we have some market book data here. So is the market data delayed? Yes. Status still open, the markets. In play, no, it hasn't started yet. Number of winners, again, since it's a place market, there's going to be 3 winners out of 8. Total match, so there's been $0 matched on the place market for this race. Total available, so there's $25,000 in open orders that have not been executed, or matched, should I say. Runners, this is our runner ID we passed in from here. So similar to the previous responses, we know that most of these data structures are just combinations of lists and dictionaries. So we can just go in here. I'm pretty sure this starts off as a list due to some of the notation I'm looking at. So open this in the next cell. Yep, so we've entered the square. Square bracket is notation for lists in Python. So we should have a dictionary now. So we'll have a look at the keys, correct. Alrighty, so let's get into runners. Runners, we only have one runner because we passed in one value. Note that the list runner book only accepts one selection ID. So if you input an invalid ID or none, it will just return this section of data. It will not return data for all the runners in that market. And again, square bracket, we have list notation. So we'll just go ahead and enter that. And now we can do a bit of analysis, or again, more selection criteria here. So for example, say your betting stake amount is $1,000 flat per race. So every stake you place has to be $1,000. Well, we can calculate that here from our price and size. So we'll go ahead and we'll enter the exchange. This is the back market on the exchange and the lay market on the exchange. Note they are again dictionaries and lists. So again, we have a dictionary key to enter here. Available to back, and then that will return a list of these 2 dictionaries. So yep, we have a list of 2. This one, then we can go price, which will give us the price value, etc. So from here, let's do a quick summation to determine if for this runner there's enough volume in the market to satisfy a $1,000 bet. So we'll leave that there. It's a visualization. We'll go back price back volume available. So we'll go here. Well, actually, we'll do a running tally. We'll just start with 0. You don't have to statically set that, by the way. So for item in this, we want to say item back volume available is equal to back volume available plus item. And again, we're at the level here of a list of dictionaries. So this will be the first item in the list. So we don't need our list notation. We just go straight into our key. So we go price times item, and now the other key, size. That should work. Back volume available is not defined. Oh, mistype. Alright, let's have a look what we got. So that's the total amount available on the market, which looks roughly correct. So yes, we could in fact place a bet on this race, given that we accepted these odds. So of course you would do, say, volume weighted pricing, for example. Again, here we have another API call which provides more options for selection. So we can start filtering down and seeing if this given runner with a good form, does it have enough volume in the market, and are the odds high enough? Obviously we can check this more than once in time. So you would check it, say, 10 minutes before a race. I think something like maybe 20% of the total volume would be there. 5 minutes before the race, maybe 50% of the total volume would then become available. So these lists would start growing. And then I think in the last 30 seconds before a race starts, you would expect to see the largest influx of volume. So that's when you'd expect to see the most competitive prices available. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. In the next video, I'm going to look at the overall market book. So we'll see what other runners are in this race, and then we can maybe do some price comparison. So if this runner's total volume traded is greater than 50% of the whole market's volume, we'll say, okay, the market supports it, and we could use that as another good signal to back it. Thanks, guys. See you next time.